And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Jaime Jaquez.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. MP out there with Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Sissoko in at the small forward position. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, and especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still all about winning games. He's not saying you should play hero ball. His point is that it helps your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight and should make for a fun contest.
It didn't take long, but I think at this point, we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky is the limit for him. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the
score. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
J.B. Bickerstaff.
And a chance now to see how teams are
faring. J.B. Bickerstaff have to say.
Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're stuck in the same spot, but still
J.B. Bickerstaff had to say.
And you know, for the Heat, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Now, here's Cunningham. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points.
What the hell you doing, boy?
Sissoko passes to Ivy. Cunningham outside. For 3, Harris hits the three-point bomb.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go
83
down.
again.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in.
Look at that 83 again. The bottom.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer they went out and got just.
Give me that ball.
Norman Powell, coming off an All-Star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 15-3 run. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
It's the modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise.
Good shit,
Thanks.
Michelle.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Stewart.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And that's all about strength
And
for
one.
Stewart. For him to be able to
one.
get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one.
The Heat leading by 15. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Buries it from three-point range. MP has got 18 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Beautiful dish, and the layup
Bruh.
goes down.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Pass to MP. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 19-point game. And the rejection by MP.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can get back on track. What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Jeez.
And the Pistons with possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
In the NBA,
Oh my goodness. Oh my bucket.
It's a fast track
That
out
was a
there,
tough bucket.
and I thought their lack of
That
hustle
was a tough
defensively
bucket.
was the story of the game.
Yeah,
That
poor
was good.
communication at the defensive end.
Good.
Many of the rotations were late.
Good.
Here's MP. Cross contact.
Damn, bro.
Chances he'll head to the line.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 27 points last game, 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Sissoko. It's hauled in by the Heat. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Here is Cunningham following the basket by MP. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Mitchell.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP finds Powell. In the corner, it's MP. From deep. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Damn.
Adebayo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Damn.
Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forward. Tobias Harris, number 1.
And maybe most of the time, a coach doesn't want to see his center or power forward drifting.
That shit out my house, boy.
That's not the case with him. He's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Harris looking it over. Stewart with the screen on Adebayo. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham against MP. Sissoko. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And a wide open look for MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Puts the fade away right on the money. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem.
Oh yeah, all the bill. Get that 83.
Wasted no time settling
Get
into
that
their
83.
offense.
Pistons shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And after playing most
that
of
was an
his
accident.
career at the center spot, Greg called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Holland. And it's Sissoko in at the power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham for three.
What?
From beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 10 points.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
He'd have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. No coverage that time. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat. Here's Cunningham. Makes it off the glass.
How'd he just pass? Oh,
Cunningham's
hell
got 5
no.
points now in the quarter.
They're cheating
And
now.
that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Robinson. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wiggins inside the line. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Off target with his 3. The Heat have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 12. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
It wasn't
That is
me.
his first foul of the game. Stewart checked in for Holland. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Lock at 6.
No.
Cunningham with the slam.
He's not
Big
good,
night for
bruh.
Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
MP deciding where to go with it. Wiggins finds Adebayo. The tray connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Ivy on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that thing is
Damn,
off the
boy.
mark. And
Stop
so
robbing.
MV will bring it up for the Heat. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have
My
it
fault,
going
bro.
like he
It's
did.
only my fault, bro.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
To the paint. Here's MP. And
Get off.
MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Adebayo with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Cunningham for three.
Nice.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Pass to Sissoko. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Robinson for three. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Show him that 83, boy.
Wiggins has got assist number 5.
Show him that 83, boy.
The Pistons shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside Robinson. Here's Sissoko. And again, unable to change momentum here. Adebayo passes to Ware. And he jams
Damn.
authority.
I see
It's
why.
impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Stewart kicks to Robinson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Over MP.
What?
Cunningham's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points for him.
Wow.
And he banks
That
in the
was
layup.
beautiful.
Cunningham's got 16 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Here's MP. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stewart, a screen for Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
The three from MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The kick out to Cunningham. Fires for three. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Show him that 83, boy.
10 points and 11 assists.
Well, he can do that.
Damn.
Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Free throw line jump shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
And he makes that one.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart kicks to Robinson. No good, unable to end this run. On the wing, MP. Wiggins finds MP. And another one falls. 7 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either. And that one released in time, but no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is... Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Heat.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Dude, I am.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Cunningham. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Whoa!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Sissoko. Ivy with it. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Open?
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Stewart up top. He's defended by Ware. Cunningham against MP. Cunningham. And they call the foul. One chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Finishing strong. Cunningham is tenacious. Does not back down.
The Pistons have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mitchell passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Cunningham. He's got 21. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. For the 3. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And another one. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he
Dang,
will
that's why they put in
never
2K.
forget.
Harris outside.
Because they knew Adebayo was going to do it.
Back to Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Cheating.
Cunningham
Cheating.
got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Cunningham against MP. Powell dishes to MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Cunningham finds Ivy. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow.
Stewart's got 9.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Stewart with the screen on MP. Cunningham's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to Powell. Back to MP. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 91.
They're just going to leave me wide open.
Incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Sissoko. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
Strong response by the veteran Harris. Coming back with his own 3, making a statement doing it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stewart with the screen on Adebayo. Harris's shot is off. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Cunningham's shot is off. And it's the Heat with the ball. MP kicks to Adebayo. And it's Miami with another.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Sissoko. And here is Harris. To halt the run. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on
83,
him.
boy.
He has been an asset for his team.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Back to Cunningham. And that one is good.
What?
Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP passes to Ware. The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer, and Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
Detroit making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins is checked in for Powell. And Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by MP. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got 11.
Well, this is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now Cunningham. 28 points for him. From the top of the key. Rebound by the Heat. Jovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hackett. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Damn. They could have.
MP outside. And the basket is good, and he's got it.
Damn.
For one more at the line.
Get off, man.
By MP, going through contact there and converting.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Sissoko in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Sissoko. The 3 ball. The kick out to Cunningham. Stewart a screen. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The shot by Ivy, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Damn.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
For 3, the shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Hero passes to MP. Another bucket. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Harris. No good again that time.
Right, I can't rob him.
He wants that one back.
2 points. That one goes.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Sissoko. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Ivy on the wing. Harris outside. From outside, off the mark.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Pistons with possession here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sissoko passes to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. For 3, Harris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And here's Miami. They're on a 17-4 run right now. MP, no good. And for the Pistons, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Ivy passes to Stewart. Inside. Cunningham's shot is off. Miami's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harris inside. Is defending. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
MP with the block.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that.
Clock at 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on MP. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Sissoko. Here's Cunningham. And the basket is good.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
And that one drops for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And, well, Detroit shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Sissoko. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Hero. Cunningham passes to Sissoko. No good on the triple. MP, that's for 2. Can't finish the one-handed jam. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Amazing, this boy.
Cunningham against MP. Good defense by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Miami. And MP brings it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Pass to Harris. Here's Sissoko. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Yo, check MP.
MP outside. Wiggins outside. Now Hero. To the right side. Now here's MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you score 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic. I'm not reacting to reality. I'm making it.
Damn, nice shoot, brother.
There's
That
nothing
shoot
I'm
right
not
there
seeing.
was brother.
Okay, thanks, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this.
Oh, it's
Frank.
There we go. All right, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but your mom's had some pretty strong
Your
words
mom?
for people on social media who've criticized you, and I gotta know, is it embarrassing for you to have to talk about that and to know that your teammates are gonna be asked about that? Moms, am I right?
Ain't nothing embarrassing about my mom, bro. Like, for real, that woman raised me. And my teammates, they're fine too. But you should do your job and you should talk to them about hoops. Then we wouldn't even be here with this issue.
MP thinks mom is an issue. Got it. Thank you, MP. Right here.
In the back.
Ah, thank you. Not again. Don't be jealous. So, is it fair to say you got a proud mama back home tonight after you backed up her 50-point guarantee?
I'm gonna go out on the ledge and say she's very proud of me no matter what, but I bet she feels really good that I dropped 50 after she called it. The only thing she hates more than people talking trash about her son is being wrong. As much as I would like to answer more questions, I don't have the time, but thank you all.
Okay. You know, they're nuts. We waited 2 hours for him to come for 10 minutes. That's rude.
What game are you guys doing? Excuse me?
Thanks again, everybody.
Well, stay off social. Jasmine, say shit. That would have been like, do that again. I'm scoring 3 thighs. Scoring 3 thighs.